All right, yo, we back with another story time. This is story time for all the story times. So I told you a lot of shit been going on. So last year, we moved in with my girlfriend. So had a baby shower. Then me and her got married. Yep, been been together strong since. No, it's been strong. We argue every now and then, but that's just regular stuff. So yeah, there's that. And then what's it called? Yeah, the months were going right. Okay, so the to give you the full detail here. Um, what's it called? Hold on. All right, to give you the full detail here. We lived with our two other roommates, right? It's supposed to be all right. It's four of us living in this house, right? So the other two started having problems a little bit. You know what I'm saying? They were having problems. They were good for a little bit, and then February rolls around. It hit the fan. Like shit was hitting the fan, right? And then, eventually got to a point where they broke up, separated. Ain't nothing wrong with it. Happens in life, right? Mm. But at the end of the day, if you ain't happy with somebody or something, you gotta let it be known. You can't not say nothing. So there ain't nothing wrong with that. Then yeah, boom, that happened. And then life was cool, for a good for a couple months, maybe. Me and the baby and her, my wife was doing good. You know what I'm saying? Um, yeah, everything was good. We had couch TV set up. You know what I'm saying? Nigga got it. Hold on. Nigga got the key five for his birthday, even though I've already had one, but I gave it to my brother, so she got me another one and a new TV, nigga. Yeah, crazy birthday gift to wake up to. There's that. And then what's it called? Shit. What's it called? Yeah, everything was cool. And then one day came around where the other person was like, hey, I'm thinking about buying that thing, right? So it's story time. I break it down, you feel me? So basically, said person was buying a new car, right? Truck, big ass truck. And then you know, niggas need a new car, you feel me? Tires fucked up, couldn't get tires. New car was right there, right? So we kind of, he was kind of like, hey, y'all get that car, you know, y'all make those payments. I got the truck. You do this, right? All right, cool. That was the agreement, right? So I'm getting we took the car, so he can get his truck. You feel me? You know what I'm saying? Wanted him to get his truck. He wanted it really bad. And we kind of needed the car. We kind of really didn't, but we kind of did. So, So, yeah, everything is going good. I'm thinking. I'm thinking everything is going good, right? And then, what? Pow, pow, pow. Come to find out, it is not good. um, you know, I'm just gonna say, you don't ever want to don't live with roommates. You know what I'm saying? Don't do it. Just do it with your significant other. You know what I'm saying? Cause that shit, it can turn bad real fast, like real bad. Uh, Cause there's just some things you can do. Like you can do everything in your power, and then it's still not good enough. Ain't nothing you can do, right? So, um, I'm guessing that rent was paid. Hasn't been paid yet, right? I see. That's probably a fault of my own because I just pay my money with my half what I need, and I'm done. I don't even think about it no more because I got my portion, got my half. Ain't no need. Ain't no need. No need at all. I just don't even think about that. I pay what I need to. I can sleep. pay what needs to be done, and boom, done. Right. So come to find out, the other portion of the rent was not paid, and said person was holding it off for a little bit, right? Well, a little bit turned out to be I'm guessing a whole month, about to be 2 months. Yeah, you see where this is going. So that's what I'm saying. Make sure if you do get roommates though, it ain't all bad. You know what I'm saying? There's some benefit to it. You know, just make sure you on top. Y'all are all on top. You're all on the same page when it comes to shit like paying bills and paying stuff that needs to be paid. Right? Just make sure you on top of that shit. 'Cause that shit will sink you. So that happens. So that's going on, right? So come to find out, the said person gets a message, right? That so I'm at work, you know what I'm saying? I just started the new position, right? New position overnights, right? Making more money now, right? So one day I come home, right? I think my day off or something. I forgot what it was, but get home. I get a text, whatever the case may be, that niggas have until the next Tuesday. We have until Tuesday to get everything out of the house, right? So I'm sitting there, I'm like, hmm? Shaq? What? What do you mean, nigga? Whoa, Tuesday? Mind you, I'm finding this out on a Wednesday. No, it might have been Thursday. It was Wednesday or Thursday. And I'm like, nigga, huh? What? And it's like, bro, what? We got a heart. Ooh, fighting the yawns. Shit. So basically, we had to find a new place to live by that Tuesday. And it's like, hmm, okay, all right. Um, we haven't even started looking for anywhere to live because this shit just got thrown at us like at the latest. No, I found out on Tuesday because I remember I had to take off. I had to take off the Friday and Saturday of that week. So we had until the next Tuesday, right? That, bro. And it is so nerve wracking when you have a literal baby child. Like, it is so nerve wracking when you have like a child and a wife and you have all that shit. On top of that, my sister is living with me too. She's living with me too. It's like, whoa, what the fuck? You just get bombarded because she already needed somebody to stay with. That's a whole different situation I can tackle another day. But it's like, whoa there. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, I have to figure all this shit out. Me and my wife have to figure all this shit out, just like on the fly. Because like we have a baby. Like there is no reason to even be having to having to deal with this right now. It's like what the fuck? Like that panic and stress that me and her were going through for those couple of days was the craziest shit imaginable. So on top of that, the other person, he already knew where he was going. He already had his place to go. It was just us. So it's kind of like, well, damn. Well, shit. Ain't that some shit, right? And then what's it called? Uh fuck. Shit, what's it called? Um yeah, it's like, well, fuck. Well, damn, just fuck us. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn. You already had his plan, right? So you remember with the car, right? We made the payments on that one. Eventually, me and her was just like, hey, we can't make payment. Well, I told her, I was like, hey, we just need to say fuck that car because we got the other one. We just need to say fuck that car Cause we gotta find somewhere to live. We have a whole ass baby. We cannot be living in no car, no streets, no hotel, nothing. We gotta go find somewhere to live. Fuck that car. We already have a car paid off. Fuck that other one. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna have to allocate everything to this. Like, fuck that. I'm not playing that. No, no. So that's basically what I told her, right? So let me just let me just go back a little bit, right? So I think I mentioned it before that about her dad. I can't remember what I've mentioned about her dad, right? So her father, I get around him. He's always cool, I guess. You know, um, never any issues, supposedly. Right? But when my daughter was born, right? I'm at the hospital, wife in the bed, I'm everybody else is in the hospital room and I'm in there, you know what I'm saying, changing the diaper. Oh, don't cry, baby. Oh, da, 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 da. I don't talk to my daughter like she's a baby, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes I'll be like, do, 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 do. I just talk to her like a normal person. I'll be, hey, man, what you doing? I put a little, but hey man, what you doing, man? Like I'll be like that, you know what I'm saying? I just talk to her. I don't really baby her. I mean, I baby her. I'll be like, and she slaps the shit out of me. But that's not the point. That's now. Back then, she used to never hit me. But yeah, I guess there was a way I was changing my daughter's diaper that he didn't like, but he never expressed it to me. You know what I'm saying? Had to find this out through you know who. Right. So I was kind of like, Mm, I don't know. There's only like one way to change a baby's diaper. I don't really know how it could be wrong. I changed all my siblings' diapers. I don't know how it could be wrong. There's only one way to do it, but I guess whatever, buddy. That's another thing. I take advice, but I ain't gonna let nobody tell me what to do. Tell me what I need to do with my child. You know what I'm saying? That's carnivore, man. Like I find that crazy. Like what like who is? Yeah, you grandpa and her dad and all that, but who the hell is you to tell me what to do? At the time, I'm 23. Fuck, I look like listening to you. That's just what I always say. Like, what do I look like listening to you? Like, I'll take your advice, and I ain't got no problem taking advice or asking for do man bop bop. All right, it's just when you try to like when you try to tell me to do something, and it's like, I don't care, buddy. No, I didn't ask. You know, not to be that guy, but I really didn't ask. Like, I don't see the problem changing the baby's diaper. Like, there's only one way to do it. And who cares if I don't talk to her like a little baby? It's my kid. If I want to talk to her, ooh doo da doo da 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 doo doo da da, I will. Like, I mean, I don't. Who cares? Everybody's differently. I mean, I don't like people would. I don't know. Like everybody's different. I didn't really see the problem there, but I brushed it off, right? I've always heard that he's always said things about me, but I just let it slide because she would never let me say anything, right? I mentioned this because this is gonna come up. This is a key detail in the story. Because I'll tell you one thing. The story time I just told about work being crazy and all that, nigga throwing stuff at me, I had to show some restraint and stuff like that. And you know what I'm saying? Because I got to keep my job. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna do nothing. I'm just gonna follow policy. I ain't gonna do nothing. I'll brush it off. I'll laugh it off. I'm at work. I ain't trying to lose my job. I need it. Unless I become fucking YouTuber of the year or something. I don't know. Whatever works out. But when it comes to my personal life, you feel me? And it comes to personal things to me that I keep, you know what I'm saying? Then you get a different side of me. It ain't chill. Because for the most part, in my younger years, I was hot headed. Everybody that knows me from when I was younger, till like freshman year of high school, hot headed as could be, bonehead, knucklehead, whatever you want to say, crazy as hell, doing dumb shit. That was me. Don't be like me. I'm shit. The best way I can give the example, minus the people and stuff like that. Kratos, Kratos character arc, wild and crazy, just doing wild shit, being angry all the time in the beginning, and grew up a little bit, became a little got a little wiser and quieter. You know what I'm saying? I don't do as much. I'm just boy. Like I don't know how else to put it. You feel me? That's probably the best way I can put it. Minus that, you know what I'm saying, to people. Well, I don't do that to nobody. I ain't killing nobody. I ain't doing that to nobody. You feel me? That ain't me. So that part of Kratos, that's over there. I'm probably like, bro, shut the fuck up. But I had to give y'all a little analogy to make it make sense in your head. So that's the dad part's gonna come up real soon, I promise. So we just said fuck the car. And another thing too is, so the car that we were gonna make payments on, the dad had to give us a whole ass spiel speech on taking said car. That's not even his car. His name's not even on that car. It's on the other person's car, which is mind boggling to me too. But with us wanting to take the car back, we obviously say to him, I'm not gonna lie to you. Could we have paid for the car? Absolutely. We could have. There's just no beating around the bush. I ain't gonna make it sound like we can't. I mean, we can, technically speaking, but for this instance, in this case of everything that has just happened, of niggas about to be homeless, we can't because we gotta take that money and go take that shit to go live somewhere if we can even find anywhere. You know what I'm saying? So, boom, that's that. That's like that part of the story. He was cool with it. He was like, yeah, credit might take a hit, but shit, it's all good. Cause he got the truck. I mean, you got the truck. You got the car you wanted. So fuck the other car. Yeah, you credit take a hit, but fuck it, you already got the truck. So there ain't even no point of, you know what I'm saying? So there's that. And then yeah. So um I gotta work. You know what? No, y'all know I don't word anything any kind of way. I don't. I keep that shit real. I'm just keep it real. So basically, the dad, he's always saying slick shit, right? So basically, I think everybody over there, everybody's scared of him. I guess just everybody. I don't know. I keep it real. Y'all know me. I gotta keep it real. I can't lie. It's just my point of view of seeing things. They may see this. They're all my in-laws now. From her sister and then her three brothers. They're all cool. They're all cool. All of them. All of them. They're all cool. Mom's nice. She thought I didn't like her at one point, which is a crazy statement to say. I've never once showed, hey, I don't like your mama. That was crazy. That kind of hurt my feelings when she told me, yeah, my mom said, like, damn, do I not say hi? No, like, do I not smile? Like, what the fuck? Damn. That was kind of a shocker for me. I'm not gonna lie. Um, yeah, back to what I was saying. All the in-laws, they're cool, except for one person. But yeah, they're all cool though. I love them all to death. They're all cool. They're all pretty funny. Got the same sense of humor. Went to the movies with them. Just fun shit, man. You know, you know what I'm saying. I don't text none of them. Just say like out loud or anything like that. But you know. But I'm not one to text anybody anyway. Like you can ask my brother, anybody. I'm not one to just text anyway. I'd really have to be like, why not? And just do it. It's a bad habit of mine. I probably gotta get out of it, but it is what it is. Everybody know I fuck with them. And as I fuck with him, right? All right, so cool. Yeah. Um. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Everybody's scared, I guess. Well, y'all know Deshaun. Deshaun ain't scared of nothing. That's the best way I say it. My grandma would tell you best. They used to whoop my ass back in the day. Everybody. But they will tell you one thing. There's one thing that's always a constant. Sean ain't scared of nobody. Ain't scared of nobody. Don't matter how many ass whoopings I get, nothing. Sean ain't scared of nobody. That's just what it is. I ain't scared of nobody. I ain't afraid to say, especially when it comes to saying what's on my mind. I ain't never been afraid. Never. Ever. And anybody watching that, you shouldn't either. You better get that goddamn point across. I don't give a damn if The Rock give you, hey, you feel me? John Jones come in with the, you better say what it is. Fuck all that. Door, nah, that ain't me. Feel me? So yeah, that happened. So that goes on, right? So car gets, you know what I'm saying? Car gets taken or whatever. Car goes back. Should say car goes back. And then I feel like there's something else before that that I'm missing. Like I'm always telling you, he's always saying slick shit about me, but when he sees me, he never tells me anything. Like you wouldn't even know he's saying all the slick shit. And then my wife told me one day, that was like, she's like, yeah, they tell me that my mom tells me that he kind of holds himself back on telling us what to do with Rachel. It's like, that's our daughter's name. Kind of holding back on what to say and do with our daughter. Nigga, what? It's my daughter. Because I've told him out the gate. That's one thing about me, like I told y'all. Because there was one thing I heard, right? And I was already going to go off about that. I really forgot what it was because it was like a while ago. That's when she was just born. It was like last year. Uh, was it the month she was born or was it after? It was either the month she was born or after. I had to kind of put it in check, like, hey, I told him, I messaged him. I ain't never been scared. She wanted to beat around the bush and do this. I said, nah, I'm going in. I told him, I said, hey, you don't tell me what to do with this. This is me. You just go do what you gotta go do. You just worry about you. Advice is cool. I'll come ask for advice and all that. Woody bam bop wop. But you go shoot. You go over there. You don't worry about this. I got that. You stay over there. You're not her dad. You're my wife's dad, but you're not her dad. I'm her dad. You have no says to things like that. That's how that went. He just, okay, that's fine. Yeah, I understand. Do, do, do. Didn't say much, but apparently he just has everything to say. And then, right, car goes back. Car goes back. And then later that same day, the car goes back. He starts texting my wife, right? And it's stuff. What is it? It's just stuff like, yeah, you know, I told you you shouldn't have did this, did this, and I'm trying to remember what the this was. Just it was shit. What was it? I want to give accurate statements here. Um. Oh yeah, I told you you needed to have money for this. You should have been paying the car. This. You shouldn't. What's it called? Did this. Then he started talking about me. He was like, "You over there with your lazy man. This, that, and the third. Do." Then he started saying he said something about my sister, and then something about me being lazy, and then this nigga gonna cap it off with don't don't ask us for help. Don't ask your family. Don't ask, what he said. He said don't ask for help ever again. Ask your lazy man. Bye. His last words. Exactly. So I'm hearing this right, and she's just trying to explain it to him, right? She's trying to explain that, mind you guys, mind you, we are going homeless with a baby. Paying that car and doing that with that car cannot be that important. Because for one, I don't think the nigga name not on it. Two, it's not even his car. And three, niggas is about to be homeless with a baby. I I think that is more important than the car. Would you agree? And it's not even a situation that we caused that we're gonna be homeless with a baby. It's just things that happen. It's like, well, fuck. What do you want me to like? Fuck. I'm not gonna lose out on more money on this goddamn car when we gotta find somewhere to go with a fucking baby. That is fucking ridiculous. So she sent me the messages, what he was saying, what he said, and then she said some words I never thought she would ever say in her life. She said, "You know what? Just have at it. Say whatever you want to say, because he's obviously not gonna listen." So when I tell y'all, I gave this man a big ass Declaration of Independence ass essay. I gave this nigga a message about this fucking big, that fucking big. Gave that nigga a message saying some of the most. Cause mind you, I'm holding everything back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta hold my tongue. 'Cause she never ever wants me to say anything ever, and I'm like, no, fuck that. I can't live like that. So it's just all building up. I so to make the long paragraph short, because I'm not gonna read it, because I said some things in there. Call them all kind of B words. Oh man, like let me tell you something. That high road shit, that high road shit will only get you so far. Sometimes you gotta speak your piece and let a motherfucker know. I'm not one with all that. Oh, it's okay, Johnny. When they go low, you go high. Sometimes that's just not the case. Sometimes you just gotta do something to let a nigga know, like, hey, you keep that bullshit over there. I ain't saying you gotta fight nobody or nothing like that, but you just kind of realize, like, some people, everybody's different, you know. You just realize, like, yeah, we're just all different because my wife just she doesn't agree with sentiment. She said she thinks you should always just take the high road with everything, but there's just some things that you just cannot take the high road on. I'm gonna let y'all know this right now in life. And then her, you know what? I ain't gonna get into nothing, but there's just some things in life you just cannot take the high road on. I really want y'all to know this, and that's up for y'all to determine what those things are. It might be different for me and you, but everybody should have those one things where, like, no, there's no high road on this. It's either this way or that way. There's no high road. Like, you gotta let it be known. You feel me? So I sent them big ass messages, all that. Boom, bam, bop, bop, wop, wop. And I blocked his ass like right after because I was like, yeah, nah, I don't hear nothing else. Nigga ain't talking about nothing. You really just did that to your daughter when she has a baby. Like, it ain't even the fact that me and her are going to be homeless. It's more so the baby. Like, that's the only thing that is the concern. Like I told my wife, well, like she told, like we both said to each other, yeah, if we didn't have a baby, like we'd probably just go chill at a hotel or just sleep in the car for the most part. It doesn't really matter to me. So it's like, ain't even the fact that we're gonna be homeless. It's the fact that we have a child too. So we kind of got to take some, you know what I'm saying? We got to take some responsibility in the matter of everything that transpired because it's kind of, could have had a more open discussion about things. And, oh, yeah, we can help with this. Boom, let's do this. But there's been so much that's been helped and all that that I don't want to get in details too intertwined, you know. But, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, sent him a big message. Then she sent me a screenshot of what he said because he sent her the screenshot and he called her a fool for telling him. I mean, for telling me what he said, but I did tell him, I was like, I called him a pussy. I was like, you pussy, nigga. You don't ever want to say nothing to me. You ain't never feeling froggy enough to jump. You're just always in the wind up phase. You sitting on the tree like these. I'm probably gonna bust my ass in this chair. You sitting on the tree like these. You know what I'm saying? You need Spider-Man pose. You like these. You in the chair like these, but you ain't never want to jump. You feel me? I got a problem with that. Nigga jump. Nigga jump. You froggy. You big dog with everybody else. That's my problem. He big dog with everybody else. Be big dog with me. Like I don't like you got so much shit to say about me. Come on, be big dog. What's up with it then? I ain't never been scared. I don't give a fuck who it is. You can be Obama. I don't give a damn. Be big dog then. You feel me? Like type shit is that? You know what I'm saying? I cussed that nigga out, man. Cussed him out crazy. And then I seen what he said, so I unblocked him and I unblocked him because he was like, I don't got a problem telling you nothing. I unblocked that nigga so fast. I said, then tell me then, pussy. Like, is that a moment I should be proud of? Absolutely not. But that's just one of them things. Yeah, all right, buddy, you got all this shit to talk. Then let's do it now. Let's get into it then, buddy. You big dog with everybody else. That shit ain't gonna work with me. So yeah, that happened. Stop going back and forth with him, just blocked his ass. At first he sounded like he was at first he sounded like he was trying to come whoop my ass or something, which would not have happened. Cause what do you mean? You big dog everybody else. She ain't big dog with me. I'll lay your ass out. That's just point blank period. I'll lay his ass out. I've been waiting for a reason to lay somebody out. I'll lay his ass out. You feel me? Like that ain't never been a problem. You ain't that much big. You know what? That's just that. I'm just gonna leave that there. That's just that's in the book. I don't give a damn nothing about that no more. But yeah, that happened. So we're looking for places for like the next like what was that Tuesday? Then he texted on Wednesday. So we're looking for like the next like 4 days. Mind you, I gotta go back to work on Sunday. So we're looking. Um, so I think I went to my jobs on Saturday. That Saturday, they go get like pay stubs for apartment we needed and all that. And we found a couple, but we realized we would not have the money for. No, we would. We had the money for like. No, we didn't actually. Yeah, we wouldn't have enough for like one of them, but we found one though. We found one. So like some of them we would have the money for, but the process was like too long for like the day that we needed it. So I was like, damn. And then we seen these nice ass apartments, but they were all taken and they wouldn't be ready till like November. And it's like, damn, them bitches nice too. I wish we could have got in there. The hallway's kind of creepy though. It was like some shit out The Shining, but that's another story. But yeah, so we was just looking and looking. Niggas was getting defeated because we just couldn't find nothing in the right time frame. So we finally came to one. Finally found one. Got in there. We filled out the application. And basically he was like, so when y'all trying to move in? Nigga said, as soon as possible, as soon as you can get us in. He was like, I can get you in this week, today, tomorrow, this weekend, whatever you need. We looked at each other so motherfucking fast, let's do it. But the problem was the deposit we had to put down, right? We had enough for rent and the pet. No, we had enough for the deposit and the pet fee. And I think there's like two other things we needed. We needed the money for. Like we needed money for. It was like that we had the money for. It was just on top of that month's rent too. I mean the next month's rent that we had to worry about too. And I was like, oh shit. So all together, it's like 2,000 something, 2,000 something like all together that we needed, right? And then yeah, we told him we get a part of it that week because we had like a good portion of it. And then he was like, "Okay, yeah, that's fine." And then he was like, we told him we had the rest the next week. Yeah, the rest the next week. And then he was like, I don't know, it's kind of fishy because if I don't get it this day, do, you got to evict y'all already and do. I was like, well, damn. But then he said, all right, can you do 1,000 tomorrow? Friday, tomorrow. It was no, we found it on Thursday then because we haven't had it the next day. So yeah, it was Friday. Can you have it on Friday? Y'all, the way my wife said yes so fucking fast, I thought she had this shit all mapped out, planned. I thought we had the money. So we get in the car, right? Oh, so the Tuesday passed, right, where we needed to be out the house, but the landlord, my wife called the landlord, and thank God he let us stay there for like until we found a new place. So it was like a week or two. You know what I'm saying? So that's good. So we was in that house for like a week or two trying to find somewhere to live because we got a baby. He was like, all right, cool, yeah, I don't want to hold y'all like that. And she just told him the whole spiel of everything that happened, pretty much what I told y'all in the beginning. So he was like, oh yeah, you are good. This, that, and the do. So yeah, we staying there, and then we like, oh, we were relieved because we finally fucking moved the fuck out. So, but yeah, back to the problem at hand. We didn't have the 1,000. We get in the car. I'm happy. I'm like, yeah, we got it. What we eating for lunch? I was like, so. I said, so how do we have the 1,000 tomorrow? I thought we only had this much. Y'all, when she fucking looked at me, she said, we don't have it, nigga. I looked at her so motherfucking fat. Mind you, I'm driving. I looked at her ass like this. What do you mean? What do you mean we don't got it? So that, oh my God. Y'all don't know this. Man, some of y'all might know the stress, You might. But you don't know the stress of finally found a place, put some money down, but we need $1,000 and um my payday already went past. I used my whole check for what we needed. And then she ain't got paid yet, but her whole thing's gonna go, and we're still gonna be short. I think it was like 700. Oh my God, that stress, boy. Jesus Christ, that stress was fucking crazy. I think it was 700 short. Yeah, 700 some short. Oh my God, nigga, I thought we were doomed. I thought that shit was over. So found that out. Was it 700 something short? I forgot what number it was, but um yeah, so she started pulling from accounts and stuff like that. So we got it down a little bit to where it was only like fuck. I forgot the number exactly, but it was down to where like fuck, like we're so close. Like we just need like this little bit. So I had to call the big guns. I called my grandma. Called both of them. So my one grandma was like, see what everybody else do, and then I'll see what I can do with this, that, and the third, right? So I was like, all right, cool. She always comes through, so I wasn't worried about it. I was like, all right, I just gotta see what we can do with everything else. And then what's it called? I called my other grandma, and she's like, oh shit. She's like, oh wow, yeah, ooh, do. Told her the situation at hand. I hate asking her for, what I'm saying, the manyan, but I had to that day. I had to. So yeah, time goes on. I'm waiting hard to send it so I can tell my other grandma what's needed or what we need and all that. So I'm starting to lose hope. And then next thing you know, my wife was like, she sent like 150. And then I was like, oh shit, we're so close. And I think it was like 138 we needed. And I told my grandma, I was like, yeah, like we need like 138. And then she was like, all right. That night came around. It hit midnight. Grandma had got paid for something. She sent that 138. And here we are. Niggas is here with a setup and all that. We're here. But yeah, y'all, that shit was so fucking nerve wracking. I never want to go experience no shit like that again. So we got this lease for a year. So oh shit. And then I got a job opportunity. You know what? That's for something else. That might be for another video. I've already took up too much time explaining this fuck ass story. But yeah, man. That's the time me and my family was almost homeless. Not fun. But with the willpower and the where there's a will, there is a way. Like I always tell my friend, there's a will, there's a way. Tell everybody, there's a will, there is a way. Don't know what that way is, but you can always find it if you got the will to. Hey, nothing's out here is impossible, my nigga. Well, like that being said, y'all gonna get this the same day as the other story time about me talking about my job a little bit. Fuck it, why not? Two videos one day. You might just get a third. I don't know what the third one's gonna be, but shit, fuck it. I'm back uploading again. We back. And we're going up this year. We hitting 500. I was supposed to hit 500 last year. But shit happens or I couldn't have my setup, you feel me, at the other house. But that's not here nor there. That's in the past. We knew we going up. But I want to say I appreciate y'all for all the support. I am back. And we will hit that 500 this year. I know there's only like what, a couple months left. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's only 6 months left. We can definitely hit that. Because my channel made some growth in 2 months when I was consistently uploading. So I ain't worried about that. 500 end of the year, nigga. You heard me. I'm out of here. Y'all stay safe. Remember, you got this. If I can make it out of that, you can make it out of anything. Well, all right, y'all. Let me stop bullshitting.